Have you ever wondered how much muscle you can build without working out really hard? This is a common question among fitness enthusiasts and athletes. The answer varies depending on different factors that affect how much muscle you can grow naturally. By understanding how muscle growth works, you can figure out the maximum amount of muscle you can build. This knowledge can help you set achievable goals and improve your performance. Let's explore the fascinating topic of building muscle naturally. In this video, we will cover these 5 main topics. 1. Factors determine your naturally muscle-gaining capacity. 2. Role of genetics in gaining muscle mass. 3. Contribution of diet to muscle mass development. 4. Size of muscle cells in the growth of muscle. 5. Muscle fibers in muscle growth. 6. Role of myostatin in muscle building. If you're wondering how much muscle you can gain, it's important to know what factors determine your muscle building potential. There are 2 main types of factors: your unique DNA sequence and how your genes are expressed. Both of these factors play a role in how much muscle you can build. Unfortunately, you can't change your DNA, but you can control certain things in your environment that affect how your genes are expressed. These include things like how active you were as a child, how much protein and carbs you eat, how many calories you consume, how hydrated you are, and your hormone levels. To understand how genetics, nutrition, and muscle fibers impact muscle growth, let's take a closer look. Your genes play a big role in how much muscle you can naturally gain. Some people are just naturally better at building muscle than others. This is because of the way their DNA is programmed, which sets a limit on how much muscle they can build. Let's look at an example of how genetics contribute to muscle growth. For example, some people are high responders to resistance training, meaning they have higher levels of satellite cells that can help promote muscle growth. On the other hand, low responders may not have as many satellite cells and may not see as much muscle growth from exercise. It's important to understand that how quickly you can build muscle is not the same for everyone, and it depends on many factors such as genetics, age, and hormones. For example, if you have genes that make it easy for you to build muscle and a lot of fast-twitch muscle fibers, you might be able to gain up to 2 pounds of muscle per month. However, if your genetics and body type are different, you may only be able to gain half a pound of muscle per month. Hormones such as testosterone and insulin-like growth factors are important for muscle growth. These hormones stimulate the growth of muscles in the body. Men naturally have higher levels of testosterone than women, which can make it easier for them to build muscle. However, the amount of testosterone an individual's body can produce is also influenced by genetics. To gain more muscle mass without going to the gym or consuming muscle-building supplements, you must fuel your body with the right supply of nutrition. A muscle-building diet plan that includes a balance of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats is essential for muscle growth. When you engage in your daily workout, your muscle tissue breaks down. However, your muscles need rest and proper nutrition for recovery and to get stronger. The recovery phase is where the magic happens, as the body's metabolism increases and the excess post-exercise oxygen consumption takes effect. The key is to have a balanced diet that provides your body with the necessary nutrients during this phase to build stronger muscle. Striking the appropriate balance is essential, since eating too many carbohydrates and fats and not enough protein can prevent you from building muscle and instead cause you to gain fat. It means your muscles need the right fuel to grow, so a high-protein diet alone won't suffice. You need to maintain balance in consuming all the macronutrients, including carbohydrates and fats, to achieve your goal. Micronutrients, including vitamins and minerals, are also essential for the formation of muscles. For instance, the magnesium present in nuts and oilseeds aids in the contraction of your muscles, increases energy, and lessens cramping and exhaustion. The physical performance is also enhanced by vitamin B6, which is present in poultry, fish, bananas, and oats. However, with the right diet regimen, anyone can add strength and mass, regardless of their genetic makeup. So, from all these discussions, you know 2 things. First, how much a person gains muscle mass naturally is a matter of genetic makeup. Second, the other contributing factor that determines the fate of muscle mass is dietary habits. The size of muscle cells can also impact muscle growth. For instance, bodybuilders generally have bigger muscle cells than the average person. Sometimes, exercise can also trigger hyperplasia, which is the growth of new muscle cells, leading to further enhancement of muscle growth potential. Muscle fibers are the building blocks of muscle tissue, and the way they respond to exercise can greatly affect muscle growth. There are 2 main types of muscle fibers: slow-twitch fibers and fast-twitch fibers. Slow-twitch fibers are more suited for endurance activities like running, while fast-twitch fibers are better for high-intensity activities like weightlifting. However, understanding how muscle fibers increase muscle mass naturally can help you optimize your exercise and nutrition plan to achieve your goals, while genetics play a role in muscle growth potential. Other factors like nutrition and muscle size are also important. By focusing on all of these factors together, you can maximize your muscle growth potential and achieve your desired results. Another contributing factor that influences muscle growth is myostatin. Myostatin, a protein that restricts muscle growth, may make it easier for some individuals to gain muscle mass. It's crucial to remember that genetics is only one component that affects how much muscle grows. Adequate nutrition, appropriate rest and recuperation, and a well-planned exercise regimen are all essential for naturally increasing muscle mass. To conclude, building muscle naturally is a complex process that is influenced by a combination of genetics, nutrition, and exercise. While genetics plays a role in determining muscle growth potential and the type of muscle fibers a person has, it is still possible to gain significant muscle mass through consistent and targeted strength training and a balanced diet. It is important to understand that there are limits to how much muscle a person can naturally gain, and that unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment and frustration. By focusing on realistic and sustainable goals, individuals can work towards achieving their desired level of muscle mass in a healthy and effective way. While genetics do play a role in a muscle development capacity, it is not the only determinant. Anybody can gain muscle mass and enhance their physical fitness with persistent work and attention to a good eating and resting schedule. Ultimately, the key is to focus on what you can control and to work towards your goals with endurance and dedication. Everyone, with the appropriate strategy, can maximize their inherent muscle building potential. There are also some of the most frequently asked questions. We have mentioned it in the description and answered the same. Have a look. Do like and subscribe to our channel if you like our content. Thanks for watching.